I have a bachelor's in business administration, and which basically gave me a very brief insight into a managerial course, an administrative course. So taking up MBA was a step further into getting knowledge, which would enhance my skills. For a competitive paper like SNAP, my basic strategy was to first focus on my strengths and capitalize on them. So, logic and verbal were my strong suits. So, I focused on them and heavily invested my time in first of all understanding the SNAP paper itself, the paper pattern, and capitalize on my strengths. Later on, I went on to quants section and GK. Quants was majorly arithmetic, and so I focused on building upon speed for those sections, and my basic strategy was speed maximization and error minimization for quants. GK is a ongoing process, so I did not study GK from books, but I was updated. I kept myself updated with the recent happenings, current happenings. Why I chose SIBM over the other colleges was because SIBM just does not focus on students who are good in their academics. They focus on students who are well rounded, confident, and can speak their minds and think on their feet. Well, another reason was SIBM. The infrastructure at SIBM is amazing. It's one of the best campuses in India and has a lot of recreational facilities to unleash your inner self if anybody wants to or wishes to. The alumni base that SIBM has is very strong, and it is very beneficial for students who come here to pursue MBA. And lastly, the pedagogy that it follows in terms of its education that it wants to provide to its students, it's very strong, it's more practical, it's more case-based learning rather than just learning theories. And I feel that that is something that every individual will be benefited by it in the corporate world. Well, considering SNAP follows the traditional and an offline method of examination, where it's more paper pencil based, it actually helped me or benefited me because I'm more comfortable writing a paper pencil test rather than giving it online. Agreed, it has few disadvantage of it being time consuming to darken circles, but I could flip through sections, and which actually helped me because my strategy was to capitalize on my strength. That is, I first attempted logic followed by verbal, then quants, and DI, and then GK. The reason I took GK at the end, though you can finish off the paper earlier if you know the answer, if you don't know the answer just move on, was because for me it's a moral boost if I know the answers, and if I don't know, it has a domino effect on my performance. So this was one of the strategy I used during my SNAP paper. And yes, time management is a very crucial element that is essential for all the entrances. And considering SNAP, yes, I would say that practice as many mock papers you can and time yourself while doing so. So probably it will be of advantage to you. The message I would like to give through all the students and aspirants who are planning to join any of the great colleges would be just stay focused, be calm, do not overexert yourselves. I know during practices you probably wouldn't score well, or those are just mock papers. So just have your focus, practice your weak areas, and also one more thing is to strengthen your strong areas, because if you can capitalize on them, you do get the moral boost to perform the other sections better. And another thing would be just be yourself in terms of just give it your best. Do not think of the result or anything. Practice mock papers, go online sites, take any few mock papers online. There are many sites that provide you with that. And another, lastly, do attend coffee with SIBM. It was very beneficial to me because they provide you with some material, study material, which gives you a slight idea of how the paper usually was. Practice the earlier papers, and it is of great help.